Now let us actually implement the functionality part. We are done with the front end part, that is we are displaying the images of fruits and the names of fruits. Now we need to make these div elements draggable and these div elements droppable. Okay, so if you see here, these draggable elements are reverting back even if the items are correctly matched or they are not correctly matched. That is, even if I put pineapple in kiwi, it will revert back, and even if I put pineapple in its correct place, then also it will revert back. Only difference is that we are removing that particular droppable element. Okay, so what we can do here, I have already told you that I have used this append to here because I want to make these div elements draggable. Otherwise, I could have written #fruits.append and this one. Now, I have used append to because I can easily make this element draggable as jQuery allows method chaining. Okay, so here let me make these div elements draggable. How we can make that draggable? I can just specify draggable like this. Now I want to set the value of revert option to be true. Even if it is matching or not matching, I want to revert it back to its original position. So I am setting the value of revert to true. Now these div elements are draggable and they will revert back to its original position. Next, I want to make these div elements droppable as well. Okay, so let me put dot. I am doing this because jQuery allows method chaining. I don't have to again use this selector and specify dot droppable or dot draggable. As jQuery allows method chaining, you can just specify a dot and then write the method as you want. So let me specify these to be droppable. Now these items are now draggable and these names are now droppable. Let's see that. Let me refresh. See, I'm able to drag these items and these names now act as droppables. Now how will we match the items? We can use the scope option to group corresponding draggables and droppables. Suppose for this div element, I specify the scope as apple, and also for this droppable div element, I set the value of scope as apple. Then these will be grouped together and only this droppable will accept this image. So how I can do that? Actually, it is easy for this section to set the value of scope to be apple or pineapple or whatever it is. How I can specify? I just have to specify scope to be value. Value means this value, that is the name of the particular fruit, right? But for this one, how I can get the name of the fruit? In this case, the value is this value, that is the location. My images /apple.png, my images /kiwi.png, like that. So from that, how I can extract this value or this value or this value? We are going to use a slice method offered by JavaScript. It is a string method in fact. So to show you how it works, let me put a variable called fruit. And suppose I specify value.slice 1, 2, what will happen is that it will start extracting the characters from the first index, that is the second character. Why? Index starts from 0, so 1 means second character, and it will extract the characters till the third character or the character at second index, which means it will extract one character, means it will be only the second character, so it will be y in this case. So let me try to display the value of fruit for you. It will be displayed 7 times because it is going through a loop. Let me show you. Let me refresh. See, it is showing y each time. See, each time it will show the value y. So how we can make it extract the name of our fruit from this array or the location? What we can do is we can get up to this, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I specify 9 here, and we do not know the length of each fruit, right? That is the length of this value is 2, 4, 5. Apple has 5 characters. Kiwi has 4. Pineapple has more characters. So how we can implement that? If we can count it from back and count 4 characters from the back. That is, if we extract from here and stop it till here, we will get the actually wanted characters or the name of our fruit. So here there are 4 characters. So if I specify -4, we will get the actual result we want. Okay. So if we specify 9, 12, it will start from 9th character till 12th character. But if we specify a negative value, it will start from the end. So 9, -4 means we will get the names of our fruit. Let me show you that. Let me refresh. See, kiwi, it is displayed. Then banana, pineapple, apple, orange, strawberry, watermelon. And we are seeing all the images. So like this, we can extract the name of the fruit from the location. Actually, instead of hard coding these values, what you can do is you can get the value of this, then a plus. So this value is at 8th position. So 8 plus 1 means 9. Then again, if I find the value of this and then use it here, we can do it like that as well. To avoid complexity, I'm just hard coding it here. It is not a good programming way actually. As I know, I have these many characters before the name. I'm using 9 here instead of finding the slash and getting the value and all. Okay. So I want this value to set the value as scope. So let me remove it from here. So instead of alerting the value, what should I do? I need to add the value of scope to be fruit, which means it will be the name like this, banana, strawberry, like that. Now there is one more issue. Here the value is in small letter, whereas here we have added it in capital. So what we can do is, in the droppable, we can use the to lowercase method so that it will be converted to lowercase. In fact, there are many ways in which you can implement this section. That is, instead of extracting the name of the fruit from the location, you can use some JSON and all. But to make it simple, I am extracting the name of the fruit from the location using the slice method and setting that particular value as the scope value of our draggable. And for the droppable, why I have put to lowercase? Here the value extracted will be orange in small letters, whereas here O will be in capitals. Those values should not be considered as the same value. So that is why I have put here to lowercase. Okay. Now we have done the part to match the required items. Next, what we need to do, as you see here, if it is matching, that is, if I put apple here, what happens? The text is added here and from the list that particular item is removed, right? So we need to do that next. How we can do that? We need to write the drop event, that is, which will be triggered when an item is dropped. That is, an acceptable element is dropped into the droppable area. So this is a function. And within this function, what should I do? So first, let us just try to display a message, alert, an item is dropped. And let's see what happens. Let me refresh. Let me try to put apple in the banana space. Nothing happens. Suppose I put apple here. See, an item is dropped, message is seen. Okay, and it goes back. Again, if I put watermelon in the strawberry space, it goes back. Whereas if I put watermelon in the watermelon space, we are seeing an item is dropped. Now, this function is actually having two parameters, event and UI. And this UI.draggable will give us the details of the dropped element. That is the accepted dropped element. So, suppose I write $UI.draggable. This is the draggable which is accepted into that space. Dot append. What I want to append? I want to append the text of the droppable area, right? So dollar, this will give us the currently dropped area. So dollar this, what will be its text? It will be the name of the fruit. So if I write like this, what will happen? This will give us the text in the dropped area and it will be appended to the corresponding draggable. Let's see the output now. Let me save. Let me refresh. Let me try to put apple in the banana space. It moves back. Let me try to put apple in the apple space. See, we are seeing apple here. So here the size of the text is small. Why? We haven't specified font size for this div element, I think. So what we can do, I can remove this from here and put it for both the div elements. That is for the divs within the fruit section and also for the divs within the drop area. So let me put it here and see the difference now. Let me refresh. Let me try to put apple in the kiwi space. Nothing happens. It just moves back. Let me try to put it here. We are seeing apple image as well as the apple text. And now we don't want to display it anymore because it is already matched. So what we can do, we can hide this droppable. So for that, after appending this, we can write $this dot hide and I can specify some effect. Let me specify the effect as puff and I want to happen it fast. So I can specify fast here. So let me save this. Let me try to refresh. Let me try to put orange in the space of pineapple. Nothing happens. Orange. See, it is written like this and also orange is removed from this list. Suppose I put pineapple, okay, watermelon, okay, kiwi. If I put it here, it just goes back. Strawberry, apple and banana. Now we are done with the implementation as well. But once the game is completed, we should give some message to the user like congratulations or something. Okay. So we will do it in the next lecture.